Words cannot express how deeply sorry I am for what I have done.
A Lakewood man who killed 2 people while driving drunk pleads for mercy before a judge decides how much time he'll spend in prison. Good evening, I'm Lee Jordan.
And I'm Chris Flanagan. Timothy Spock pleaded guilty to mowing down 2 people, injuring 3 others at a street fair in Cleveland last July.
News Channel 5's Paul Kiska joins us now from West 117th Street, where this happened. Paul, despite his pleas for mercy, Spock will spend a lot of time behind bars.
Well, that's exactly right, Lee. You know, prosecutors wanted 19 years in prison. Spock didn't get that, but he did come close after an emotional day in the courtroom. 35-year-old Timothy Spock was led into the courtroom handcuffed. He faced a judge and the families of the 2 men he killed while driving drunk. 27-year-old Mitchell Andelmo and 44-year-old Basil Bass died after Spock crashed through a barricade and into a crowd at a Cleveland street fair July 29th. Constant Picorni's boyfriend, Mitchell, died that day. She was left with a fractured skull and a broken heart.
Timothy Spock took away Mitch from me, from Hank and Delmo, from everyone that loved him so much, because he was an amazing person. And he was very young and still had his life ahead of him.
The brother of Basil Bass looked at Spock and told him,
and on behalf of my brother, Basil Albert Bass, because he was a spiritual person and he was a religious person, may God bless you. May God bless you. And just think about what you've done in the lives that you've impacted based on your actions.
Spock said he was sorry and
I am haunted on a regular basis by reminders and visions of the events that happened. May God be with you all.
Then Judge Brian Corrigan gave Spock 15 years in prison. After court, Henry Andelmo talked about Spock killing his only son, Mitchell.
He took away probably one of the best people that ever was in Cleveland. If he could ever talk to his friends, it's pretty amazing how many people loved him.
And Spock, a father of a young child himself, 35 years old, will get out of prison when he's 50 years old. Live from 117th and Clifton at Cleveland.